Thank you for joining me today. I thought it'd be fun we'd take a good look at Transformers, Generations, Legacy United, Origin, Wheeljack. So let's bring this guy up even closer. And as you can tell, there is no plastic window, but it does give us a better opportunity to take a closer look at Wheeljack and himself. And I really can't wait to get this guy out of packaging. I love the artwork of him in his Cybertronian vehicle. Here on the other side of the packaging is an awesome artwork of Wheeljack in his robot mode, and a nice close-up as well. Here on the back of the packaging says that we can convert him into 32 steps. Here on the other side of the packaging is the promotion art for Legacy United. So, let's get Wheeljack out of packaging. Alright, and you know what we say. Goodbye, box. We have instructions. I think there was paper in the box, but either way, yay! Anything here on the back doesn't look like it. We have everything here in front of us. So, let's free Wheeljack from packaging. Here we have Wheeljack fresh out of the packaging. This guy to me looks awesome already, but I know we can already tell he looks chunky, he looks blocky. But for me, that's okay because his vehicle form is going to open up where he's able to house Bumblebee in his vehicle form. And I really can't wait to show that off. But first, to me, this Wheeljack looks awesome. And let's take a look at that head sculpt. I absolutely love it. We can see the nice blue eyes. And it looks like there's a little bit of sparkling glitter on the silver of his face. I'm okay with that. I love the Autobot symbol. I love the green, red, and white that we have right here. I love the transparent plastic that we have that we can actually see through. That is a really nice touch. And as we can tell, he has a huge backpack. There's no way of getting around that. Articulation. You can actually rotate Wheeljack's head 360. You can rotate the arms. You can't really do it 360 completely because of everything in the back here is actually in the way. You can kind of get a way of doing with that. But you can bring the arms this far up. There is even a bicep swivel. There's an elbow joint. We even have wrist articulation. Let's get this down. And we have a waist articulation, 360. That's really nice. And we can get the leg to come back that far. We can get the legs to come up that high. We have a bend at the knee. There's a thigh swivel. And we have ankle articulation. So, even though he seems blocky, but you can get this Wheeljack in some really good poses. Wheeljack does come with his accessories, and we have these little blades that look like gears a little bit. And these are really cool, and I can't wait to get these on when it's in its vehicle form. But there's a few different ways you can actually attach these. And you can actually come here to the elbows, and there's areas, and this is where you'll have it in vehicle form, but you have an area that you can have it right in the back of the elbow. You don't have to do that. There's an option, or you can just have it placed here in the back, out of sight. That is really nice. And what I also like too is his gun that we have right here. Now this is silver painted over transparent, I guess that looking greenish color. And he can actually hold this into his hand. So now Wheeljack can go up any Decepticons and just take them off. Got one, got two, got three. Or, you know, you have a panel. Oop, let's close that. You could place it on the side here if you wanted to. Looks a little silly. There's even storage here on the back if you want to do that. Maybe we pointed it up. No, maybe down. Oh no. Let's get that back up. There we go. Yeah, there's weapon storage if you want to do that. But my personal favorite, take the gun. There is a spot right over his shoulder here. And we're just going to attach that. And that looks a lot like Wheeljack. And let's not forget about Wheeljack's shield. Now, what I really like about this is that right now this acts like a road when it's in vehicle form. But what we want to do is actually get it where it's a shield or so-called wings. And we're just going to place these together like this. So we have it like that. We have these two slots on the back here, as we have these two tabs. So we want to make sure that we line those up. And now we have Wheeljack with shield wings. At least that's what I call it, because it looks like he has shield wings, and they're kind of cool. Maybe he can just, in battle, he can just use them to fly away. Sorry guys, I got a jet. To transform Wheeljack, what we want to do, we're actually going to take these arms and we're just going to put them straight up. Then we're going to take these panels and we're going to open them up. And what we want to do is rotate the hands where the palms we're going to put right inside. So the back of the hand will be facing at us. Open up the other panel, take that hand and flip it right inside. Now we want to take the head, rotate it around, come to the back here, and we want to untab. And we want to take these and fold those down. And if we want just to extend that out for right now. Now what we want to do is take these for right now, but now we want to actually rotate at the waist. Then we can bring this part down. And what's going to happen, there is a tab and there is a slot right inside. So we're just going to get that all in. Now we can take these and we're going to fold this in, and there is a little notch in here with a tab. There we go. We want to do the same thing over here. And we're just going to get that in, and there we go. And now we just want to line this all up, and we're just going to leave it like that. We're going to come here to the legs and we're going to start untabbing. So come to the back here and we're going to bring this out, and we're just going to flip these up. Just going to flip this other one up so we have the same thing here on each side. And now we open up these panels. Come on, there we go. Open up these panels. Come on. Open up that one. Alright, so now we have these panels open, and we want to flip this around. And we want to take the feet, flip them around, and want to push them back inside. So take the foot, flip it around, push it back inside. We want to take these, flip these around. Come on, there we go. Just like that. Now, we want to, oh, that should be nice. Let's take these knees and we want to bend them out. So now we can actually take these and fold this all out. So take this and fold this out. And then what we want to do is start lining everything up. There we go. And now what we want to do is we want to make sure that this little tab goes into that slot right there. So once we have everything lined up, we can actually now start getting everything tabbed inside here. So once we have that, there's also another tab here that will lock onto the shoulder. And we're going to get this other panel right inside. There we go. And we want to take this and we want to flip this over just like that. And take that panel And that will line up just like that. Now we want to flip this up. And now we want to collapse. Now we have tabs here on the side. And we have those slots up top. So just trying to make sure that we have almost everything lined up will help. And it looks like we have that. Come to the bottom here. We're going to take this part. We have these pegs, and they're going to fit into these holes. And once we have that, now we have Wheeljack fully transformed into his Cybertronian vehicle form. Let me just tell you right now how happy and pleased I am just to finally have this in hand, and the first time that we're actually getting Wheeljack in his Cybertronian mode that we've seen from the 1984 cartoon, and I am just more than happy with this. This is just awesome. Just looks, I think it should have been just maybe a smidge a little longer. Other than that, I am super happy with this. This is awesome. Alright, so let's bring in that shield that I was talking about, that you can just take this and just have him rest on it. I think that's really cool, just to give you another functionality for him to place something on. It's like a platform. I like it. I kind of wish they were able to sold things separately so you can extend for that road. That would be awesome. But there is even weapon storage. Or you can actually take these blades, I call it weapon storage, and place it right in front in the vehicle form. I love that. I really do. That is just really nice. And what you can do with the gun, we can just place it right here on top. Not bad. Or take the road and we take this apart. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. And we flip these around. And we're getting it back into the wings, but it's a shield this time, so we're just going to place it right over like this. And what's really nice is that we have the tab and a slot right here, so that will just tab right there on the side. And now Wheeljack has his shields up, and there are no Decepticons that will be able to break through that. Alright, the moment we all been waiting for, getting Bumblebee inside. So what we want to do is detach the top, and we want to bring back this. And now what we want to do is bring in Bumblebee, and what we want to do is we want to take these wings of his and just fold these back, and take this part and fold this back as well. We want to do the same thing here on the other side, fold those back, and just like that. And we want to stick his nose of his vehicle form all the way back there. There we go. And now what we want to do is close everything up, and everything will line up. It'll just be a little snug, but there we go. We have Bumblebee fully inside Wheeljack, just like the 1984 cartoon. This is just wild. What's even more awesome than that, the rods that Bumblebee came with, we can actually place these right onto the side in the vehicle form. And I have to say, this is a really, really nice touch. I actually love this. I can't remember if Bumblebee came with 5 or 6 of these rods. It kind of makes me feel like I'm missing one. But there is a way of doing that, and this just makes the figure even better. To transform Wheeljack back into his robot mode, we want to come here to the bottom, and we just want to untab this and flip this back up. Then we want to do is lift up on the top here, bring this out, and we want to fold this in, and just going to bring these out to the side. And then what we want to do is untab. There we go. Untab here on the side. So let's bring these out. So we can fold this in and that this way. There we go. And now we want to split But now we also want to make sure with the legs that we're placing the knees back. So let's get that back into place. And let's get this out of the way, please. Get that back into place. So one of the things we want to do is, let's see, we want to fold up here and place it right there. And we want to leave it just like that. Take the foot, bring it out, and flip it out to the side. We can now take this leg, and then we can bring this up, and this will now close in. And what we want to do, bring this back, and there is a tab and slot. Just tab it just like that. Okay, now here on the other side, flip this in and flip it back that way. Take the foot, flip it around, and then we take this, flip this around. There is a tab and slot. That will tab in just like that. Flip this down, another tab and slot. That will fully close up. We can now take these arms. We want to undo them. So we can now take this chest piece, bring it up, and close it back up. So we can take the waist, flip this around, and now we have the legs done. Now what we want to do is untab here. There we go. Untab. And what we want to do is come here and we just want to bring out the fists. And we want to rotate it, close up on the panel. And we're just going to bring down the arms and straighten that out. And same thing here on the other side. We want to get the hand out. And we want to flip it, close up on that panel, bring down the arms and straighten them out. Rotate the head. What we want to come back here and bring out these little wings or antennas. Just like that. So now what we want to do, since there is a little notches here, we want to take that and place it right in with that tab. That will fit in nice and tight. Bring this tab up all the way up here. And now we have Wheeljack fully transformed into his robot mode. My final thoughts on Wheeljack. This is an awesome, incredible figure. I love this figure a lot. But it is a shame of how blocky he has become because of the vehicle form itself and what the functionality behind that is. I am not mad about that whatsoever. It just, to me, I feel like it gets in the way of some posability, but I am still happy with this figure. This figure is amazing. It mostly shines in the vehicle form the most, and the way that you can functionality with it with Bumblebee as well is just a fun figure around. Is it worth picking up Origins Wheeljack? Absolutely. If you don't have Origins Bumblebee, this guy is still incredible and a lot of fun to play with. But if you do have Origins Bumblebee, that makes this figure even better. So yes, I highly recommend of actually picking up Origins Wheeljack. But not only that, I also find Origins Wheeljack shelf-worthy. Well, with that said, I just have to thank you all for watching. If you could just do me a favor and just hit the like and subscribe button down below. Let me know in the comments if you think he's shelf-worthy. And until next time, you'll be hearing me in the next video. Everybody have a great day!